Hi, I'm Jackie.
I'm Bea.
And I'm Anika.
And we're going to talk about animal cruelty.
And beef.
Do you see this tortured cow? This is what happens when people don't care. Torturing animals is very cruel. We are not saying to stop killing animals. What we are saying is that you should kill them instantly instead of letting them suffer. When they are alive, people should treat them better.
Cows are fed feed which contains corn and soybeans. Cows are fed other cows' blood, and also cows are fed antibiotics so they grow faster. Before it took 5 to 6 years to be mature, but now it takes 14 to 16 months. This is about human health.
When cows are fed other cow parts and then sent to meat stores, there are still other cow parts in the meat that may cause mad cow disease when humans consume the meat.
In many farms, cows and other animals are crowded together. A lot of cows stand in their own manure. Community is also affected by air pollution from feedlots. A lot of people get sick from air pollution, especially those who live in rural communities.
Each worker gets paid pretty low. The lowest wage is $8 hourly. The median is $10 and the highest is $14. This is not a lot for them to survive. Each year, the lowest amount is $16,000. The median is $22,000 and the highest is $29,000.
Most meat packers are immigrants. They are also at risk because when they start cutting the meat so it's ready for packing, some workers cut themselves because of how fast the machines go. Sometimes the meat packer's blood goes into the meat, then we eat it, which is very unhealthy for our health.
As we mentioned before, workers don't get paid much. This causes a lot of problems. For example, once the workers get paid, they need it for transportation and rent. At the end, they do not have money to eat and survive. This is not a choice to make as the workers don't have much of a choice.
Americans eat 50 to 150 burgers a year. 76 million people are infected with foodborne pathogens, which is a sickness. 5,000 people died from it. This is really bad. Half of the population of the world is dying. This is a big problem.
Foodborne pathogens diseases is very bad disease. A lot of people die from it. This disease is caused when meat packers cut the meat with an unclean knife. This is also caused if you eat rotten food. This germ is everywhere. Be careful what you eat.
Parents are being forced by their kids to buy the toys with the meat in fast food places. And some kids don't eat the meat and only want the toy. So you waste money and there is more animal torture because of how many people eat meat every day.
Some experts have studied how much people consume fast food and found out that the amount of children consuming fast food has increased 5 times, from 2% of daily meal in 1970s to 10%. Now when people started consuming more fast food, the restaurants doubled more than 250,000 nationwide.
Besides animal cruelty, if you have too much meat, you can get obese. When you are obese, it means you are a weight that is more than an average weight. Another problem is that if you have too much meat, you can get cancer.
There is so much tension between parent and fast food restaurants. When children eat too much of beef, some children get sick and get cancer. A lot of parents are not happy about this because they care about their children. Some people have protested about this, but parents keep buying fast food.
Manure has 30.5% effect on the environment because poop has methane, which is a type of gas. Methane is very bad for the world. The most thing that has effect on the world is cutting down trees. When there is a lot of poop, there is a lot of methane.
Raising livestock, which are the animals living in the farm, causes environmental problems and health risks. When animals live in massive factory farms, farmers would get high profits, so people would buy really, really cheap meat, which is very unfair.
Sometimes cows live in crowded farms. They walk in their own manure and sometimes they eat it, which is very bad for their health. So when the cow is killed and sent to the meat packers, the cows still have their manure in their body. So while the meat packers pack the meat, the manure flies around. So there is tension between the consumers and the farmers because the consumers get sick.
This is about cow's manure. Cows are crowded in feedlots, standing in their own manure, because people want to get as much cows as they can. Cows can get diseases from other cows, from their manure, or other cows' manure, which is very bad.
Animal cruelty is very cruel. What happened if you were the animal and you were being burned and stepped on? That wouldn't be fun, would it? What happens if that was you? That would be horrible, wouldn't it?
You can become a vegetarian
Or try to lessen the amount of meat and fast food you eat.
You can also try to make a schedule which tells you when to eat meat and when not to eat meat the whole week, which is very good for your health.
This is our bibliography. Bibliography. Dum dum dum. Bibliography. Dum dum dum. Bibliography. Dum dum dum. Bibliography. Dum dum dum. Bibliography. Our photo credits. Photo credits. Photo credits. Photo credits. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Photo credits.
Bum bum.
Ba bum.
Photo.
Credit.